In this video, I'm gonna talk about the paper Extract and Characterize Hairpin Vortices in Turbulent Flows. The authors of this paper are Adeel Zafar, Dr. Young, and Dr. Guoning Chen from University of Houston. This project is funded from the grant by NSF. The contents of this presentation are as follows. We first introduce the topic, then talk about the methods and the interactive visualization system in our paper. In the end, we share some results and talk about the future work. Hairpin vortices are important vertical structures found in turbulent flows. They have shape like a hairpin and form close to the wall boundary layer. Their extraction and study provides useful insight about many flow phenomena such as energy and material transfer. However, in turbulent flows, hairpin vortices can take different shapes, sizes, and orientations at different stages of their lifespan, and they are entangled with other vortices, which makes their extraction more challenging. Ideally, hairpin vortices have two legs and a head. Hairpin vortices have also been called omega-shaped or horseshoe vortices depending upon if they have legs missing or legs are only partially present. This exhibits another challenge for the accurate identification of hairpin vortices. In literature, common vortex extraction techniques use line-based or region-based methods. In line-based methods, the vortex core line is extracted, and in region-based method, vortex regions are extracted, for example, using lambda 2 or Q criteria, etc. For vortex separation, contour tree-based segmentation is used on derived scalar fields such as vorticity or lambda 2, etc. Extraction of specialized vortices is relatively new. For example, in 2020, One et al. Extracted large-scale Taylor vortices from Taylor quit flow. In our work, we extract and characterize hairpin vortices for which no framework currently exists. We apply our method on direct numerical simulation of stress-driven turbulent quit flow. In our 2022 poster, we use vortex core lines to extract candidate hairpin vortices, which shows many outliers. Our current method uses a combination of geometric and physical criteria to extract hairpin vortices, demonstrating improved and accurate results. Our method consists of multiple pipeline steps. In the first step, we extract and split the vortices using lambda 2 contour tree. In the second step, we extract the surfaces of individual vortices and extract their skeleton. We build vortex profiles based on physical and geometric criteria. We filter candidate hairpin vortices based on span-wise vorticity fluctuation and curvature of the skeletons. In the end, we perform clustering to separate hairpin vortices and analyze the results using our interactive visualization system. Now we go through each of the steps in detail. Our vortex extraction and separation works as follows. We adopt the most widely used lambda 2 method to identify vortices. For this purpose, we extract the regions where points have lambda 2 value less than 0. This results in unstructured grids representing vortices. We extract lambda 2 isosurface in each individual region. We assign a separate color ID to each disconnected component of the isosurface. Based on different color IDs, we assign a separate ID to each individual cell of the region. This results in splitting of the vertical regions. We recursively perform this step until the regions can't be split anymore. This results in a hierarchical tree representing the spatial relation of vortices similar to contour trees. This way, the vortices which are entangled with each other can be separated, as can be seen in different colors in the bottom right figure. For vortex profiling, we use a combination of physical attributes such as lambda 2, Q, vorticity, etc., and geometric features such as curvature, streamwise, and span-wise direction components of the skeleton of the vortices. According to fluid dynamics experts, span-wise vorticity fluctuations has a strong positive value in the head of the hairpin vortices. Therefore, we use this as the primary physical attribute for hairpin vortex identification. For skeleton extraction, we use mean curvature skeletonization method. For this purpose, we extract the outer surface of each region, perform smoothing, and extract the skeleton, which is represented with the black line in this figure. In order to extract the candidate hairpin vortices, we first shortlist all the vortices close to the bottom no-slip wall of the quit flow and find vortices with the positive value of span-wise vorticity fluctuations. Next, we perform the geometric analysis, which discards all the vortices which are purely in the streamwise, span-wise, or vertical direction. And we are only left with vortices with high curvature, which we consider as candidates for hairpin vortices. We use a subset of geometric and physical attributes together to perform clustering on vortex profiles to extract hairpin vortices. For this purpose, we first plot all vortex profiles using the parallel coordinate plot and pick subsets with high variance or spread, for example, as highlighted in red boxes. We use this subset of features to perform clustering using TSNE and dbScan. We explore the clustering results using our interactive visualization system for analysis and visualization of hairpin vortices. Now we shed some light on our interactive visualization system. Our interactive visualization system consists of multiple linked views. Scatterplot view is used to visualize and interact with clustering results. The tree view is used to explore the splitting relation and hierarchy of vertices. 3D view is used to visualize and interact with vertices in the volume. The PCP view is used for statistical study and, as mentioned earlier, to shortlist subset of features to perform clustering. This figure shows our interactive visualization system in action. After loading the necessary files, user can use multiple controls and views to explore the results. Now we talk about the results and performance of our system. We test the performance of our system on multiple datasets listed in this table. The time column shows the time it takes to extract and split vertices in the datasets. The post-processing time column shows the time in seconds to perform the post-processing steps, namely surface extraction, smoothing, skeleton extraction, etc. Now we show some results for the application of our pipeline to the quet flow. First, we show 3 vertices belonging to cluster number 6. 2 omega shape or horseshoe vertices can be seen on 2 ends of the flow domain in the 3D view. The zoomed in versions show the high span-wise vorticity fluctuation value highlighted in red color streamlines at the center of the head. The vortex in the middle has high value of span-wise vorticity fluctuation and entropy strength as highlighted in the PCP chart, which can be associated with a partial hairpin vortex according to domain experts. Now we share vertices belonging to cluster 3. The vertices belonging to cluster 3 have high values of vertical component in their orientation and direction, as can be seen by the grouping of lines highlighted in rectangle at SV axis of the PCP. When we explore the hierarchy of vertices highlighted in circle in the 3D view, we find out that 2 vertices in the close proximity represent 2 legs of the hairpin vortex, which has been split wrongly due to the underlying nature of the contour trees. This demonstrates the usability of the tree view and also at the same time reveal the current limitation in our framework, which is referred to as wrongful splitting or degenerate splitting of vertices. Audience can refer to the paper for detailed discussion and results belonging to the remaining clusters. Since our interactive visualization system is decoupled from the remaining steps of the pipeline, users can apply the framework to other flow data sets, revealing interesting results. Here we show some results for Bernard convection flow dataset. Using the strategy similar to quet flow, we first shortlist a subset of features to use for clustering using the PCP chart as highlighted in rectangles. Here cluster 3 segments, vertical primary vortices in the middle of the domain. The cluster 1 shows small scale vortices tilted in the horizontal direction. This demonstrates the powerful usability of clustering the vortices using a combination of physical and geometric attributes. Viewers can refer to the paper for additional results. Now we talk about the future work. We will work on solving the degenerate split problem. For this purpose, contiguous skeleton of the parent of the wrongly split vertices can be used as a hint. Our strategy still shows some outliers. In the future, we refine our hairpin vortex identification criteria. Right now, we applied our framework only to the bottom boundary of the quet flow. We will apply our framework to the top free slip boundary of the quet flow where the information about the nature of the vortices is limited. Finally, flow structures continuously evolve in time. Our ultimate goal is being able to track the individual vortices in time. These are some of the references used in these slides. We thank the viewers for watching this video. Viewers can refer to the paper, the supplemental material, and the open source GitHub repository for in-depth details.